Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2.
There are simple moments involving BTS's V that manage to make fans feel a deep sense of closeness to him. One such moment occurred on August 8th, when V unexpectedly greeted fans via a brief livestream on Weverse. There was no grand stage, no concert spotlights, and no elaborate preparation. V simply appeared with a relaxed morning vibe, breakfast on the table, slightly messy hair, and a natural expression that instantly brought smiles to ARMY's faces. V's appearance in that short broadcast was one of those small moments that felt incredibly personal. Far from being formal, V revealed a side of himself that was simple and authentic. He sat at a glass table with his breakfast, a tablet, and flowers adorning the surrounding area. The scene felt like a glimpse into V's morning routine, something fans rarely get to witness firsthand. During the stream, V also shared a bit about what he had been doing earlier. One detail that caught fans' attention was when he spoke about a Netflix show he was currently enjoying. Speaking in a casual manner, V mentioned that he had slept very soundly after watching a thriller series titled I Will Find You. Interestingly, V's choice of viewing wasn't just a light-hearted show to pass the time. I Will Find You is a Netflix thriller series based on the work of renowned author Harlan Coben. The story delivers mystery and suspense, centering on a father's quest to find his son, whom he believes is still alive. The series stars Sam Worthington and Britt Lower, holding inherent appeal for thriller fans. Yet for ARMY, the fact that V was watching the series was the most captivating part of that brief morning conversation. V didn't offer a lengthy review of the series, nor did he try to turn the livestream into an official recommendation session. However, because his comments were shared spontaneously, they felt all the more natural, as if V was simply sharing a small story with friends about what he had watched before going to sleep. When V mentioned that he slept like a log, meaning he slept very soundly, fans immediately picked up on the amusing irony of the story. Just imagine, a thriller series, typically full of suspense, actually led V to enjoy a deep, peaceful sleep after watching it. Simple details like this naturally become hot topics of conversation among ARMY. V's morning appearance also drew attention. His hair looked slightly tousled, giving the impression that he was truly enjoying a relaxed start to the day. There was no visible effort to look picture-perfect for the camera. Instead, that natural look gave many fans the feeling that they were seeing V in a setting very close to his everyday life. The glass table where V sat further reinforced this sense of simplicity. Breakfast, a tablet, and flowers were visible on the table, adding to the cozy atmosphere. All these elements created the vibe of a quiet morning at home, a stark contrast to the high-octane energy usually seen when V is on stage with BTS. For fans, moments like this hold a unique appeal. V doesn't need to do anything grand to capture attention. Simply by sitting back, chatting for a few minutes, and sharing a story about what he watched the night before, he manages to create a moment that feels special. This isn't the first time V has surprised fans with a brief live stream. He is known for popping up spontaneously on occasion, without always giving much advance notice. Consequently, whenever a live stream notification pops up, ARMY often scramble to join as quickly as possible. This habit of his makes every live stream feel like a little surprise. No one ever really knows when he'll appear or how long he'll stay on camera. It might only be for a few minutes, yet those few minutes are enough to lift fans' spirits and put them in a cheerful mood. In this particular broadcast, the atmosphere felt incredibly relaxed right from the start. V didn't seem to be following a strict agenda. He simply sat there, enjoyed his breakfast, and chatted with fans in a style that is very familiar and comforting to ARMY. It is precisely this quality that makes V's interactions with fans feel so special. Despite the short duration of the broadcast, V still managed to convey the impression that he was sharing a small portion of his time with the people who have always supported him. The conversation about I Will Find You also revealed an intriguing side of V. Beyond his life as an artist, singer, and performer, V still finds time to enjoy shows and seek out simple entertainment. For fans, discovering what their idol watches can be a delightful experience. The series itself features a rather intense storyline. I Will Find You follows a father's journey to locate his son, who is believed to be alive. A premise like this naturally sparks great curiosity, especially among viewers who enjoy mysteries and thrillers. The series premiered on Netflix on June 18, 2026. With a cast that includes Sam Worthington and Britt Lower, and a plot centered on a mysterious search, it is a compelling watch for thriller genre enthusiasts. However, there was a funny twist to VS story. After spending time enjoying the series, rather than remaining gripped by the suspense, he admitted to falling into a very deep sleep. That simple comment kept the conversation lighthearted and further highlighted VS' spontaneous nature. ARMY certainly has plenty of reasons to love this side of V. He doesn't always need to deliver something spectacular. Sometimes, it is the small comments, spontaneous expressions, or a simple appearance that create the warmest memories. Even VS' slightly messy hair became part of the moment. While some might view it as a minor detail, for fans, such a natural look conveys the feeling of seeing V without a staged concept or elaborate preparation. The flowers near the table also added to the cozy morning atmosphere. Combined with breakfast and a tablet, the entire scene felt like a peaceful morning, as if V were inviting fans to catch a glimpse of his morning routine. It is no surprise that the broadcast became a hot topic among fans. Every small detail of VS' appearance often draws attention, not because fans are looking for something sensational, but because such spontaneous moments feel rare and precious. What is also interesting is how V didn't try to drag out the broadcast just for the sake of length. After chatting and greeting fans, he wrapped up the livestream relatively quickly. There was even a moment where the translator's playful remark highlighted just how fast the broadcast ended. The translator had joked about being ready for the job, only for V to finish up in a matter of minutes. The situation felt quintessentially V. He appeared suddenly, greeted fans, shared a few stories, offered some heartwarming moments, and then left. It was brief and simple, yet it left a lasting impression. For ARMY, duration isn't the only measure of an interaction. Sometimes, 5 minutes with V can feel more valuable than a long, highly produced broadcast. After all, what fans seek isn't just length, but the sense of closeness that arises from the interaction. This morning moment with V also revealed the ordinary side of a superstar's life. Beyond his status as a BTS member, V simply enjoys breakfast, watches series, relaxes, and chats with fans from the comfort of a casual setting. That is one reason why V so easily captures attention. He can transition from a grand stage with thousands of spectators to a quiet morning atmosphere without losing his charm. Whether on stage or appearing naturally, V always has a unique way of making fans feel connected. For V Squad TV, moments like this serve as a reminder that news about BTS doesn't always have to stem from massive concerts, awards, or spectacular projects. Even a short morning broadcast can become an engaging story when V simply shows up as himself and shares a glimpse of his daily life. And this time, the story comes with an interesting viewing recommendation. If ARMY is curious about the series that kept V occupied for the evening, I Will Find You is a title worth adding to the watchlist, especially for fans of mystery and thriller stories. Ultimately, VS' brief broadcast on August 8th became a small moment that left a lasting impression. With his natural hair, breakfast on the table, surrounding flowers, a tablet nearby, and a simple story about Netflix, V once again demonstrated that he doesn't need to do anything extraordinary to make ARMY happy.
I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration.